Yo, what's good YouTube, man? It's your boy Josh, and I'm back again with another video. Yo, this Mopi video just dropped, so we'll be reacting to this, and I'll be happy to see y'all by the end of the night. Let's get into the video, yeah.
What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. By the title and the tweets that have already gone out on Twitter, you guys already know what is going on here, most likely. And
yeah, man, you know.
Yes, I am leaving 2HYPE, and I'm going to be talking about why in this video. Before getting into things, I want to make a few things clear. First few being that I turned down being in the 100 Thieves deal, and I chose to leave 2HYPE. I'm not doing YouTube for the money or the clout. I don't like that word, but I gotta use it. It's not fame, it's just it's clout, internet clout. I'm not doing it for either one of those things, and I got serious issues with 4 of the people in the 6 members of the group.
Damn,
not counting Cash and Mitchell. I got respect for them, but the rest of them, no. And for anybody thinking I'm making this video for money or clout, you are sadly mistaken, because I walked away from so much money. You guys have no idea. So much money. And so much clout too. Because I'm not about, like, I could have faked it. I could have faked it and gone along with everything and been a part of 100 Thieves. I would have loved to be a part of 100 Thieves. And that would have been a lot of money too. But
JIEDEL,
no,
Chris,
I'm not
Zach.
doing it for those reasons. I'm doing YouTube for fun, and being around those guys is not fun. Knowing all I do now about the group, I would not be able to, like, have pride within myself and be happy knowing I'm staying with these guys, knowing all that they have done. So I'm leaving. I have no clue what I'm going to do, but I am not being around those people. And getting into talking about everything, they sent me a cease and desist letter. Wow, so I do need to be careful with what I'm saying, because they're threatening to sue me. I've literally only said LHYPE, and I'll be making a video, and they're already sending me a cease and desist letter. Like, what does that tell you? Like, they're willing to do and say anything. I'll be going into a lot more later about that, but yeah, I'm gonna be talking about a lot. So I need to make it very clear that I'm still legally a part of 2HYPE. I have left the production side. I am technically still part of the group until formal corporate matters are resolved. So that is why so much of this video is very vague, but continuing on. But the big picture, and if you don't care to sit through the entire video, which I hope you do, because, you know, I hope not to make it too long, but there's a lot to possibly take away from this and just know about the online scene. But I've just been completely used, used and abused.
Damn.
Like, used online, my Mopi personality, and abused,
Mopi abuse,
like, as
Tyler,
in the comments. Like, everybody just forgetting about Tyler and only caring about Mopi, and Mopi showing up for the videos. Everybody just doesn't care about Tyler, and they're gonna say otherwise. Like, when I put out my tweet, they all just tried saying they helped me out more than anyone, showing texts of support, like all that stuff. But no, I'm not having some fake agenda, like fake agenda that went out with, like, TD and Lowe's go out there. Like, I'm saying the truth. So again, nothing to talk about with Cash and Mitchell. They're good people, but going into each one of the individuals that I have issues with, I'll start out with Jesser, because everybody's probably wondering, like, wasn't that your friend since elementary school? It's like, yeah, he was. He's gone though. It's just Jesser. There is no Jesse, and he's been doing some really nasty stuff that I don't ever care to see him again or talk to him again. First of which, that happened more recently, but I'll get into stuff that happened over the year and past years. But and Chris was supporting this too, but Jesse saying I'm fighting serious demons and he's worried about me, and
yeah, he said that. Jesse said this in his video, man. Fuck Jesse.
He just painted me out to be, like, mentally unstable because I put out my LHYPE tweet. Like, I can't describe how I feel about the manipulation and, like, the disgust for what he's doing. I never thought that getting into YouTube years down the line, I would be having my own brother manipulated by Jesser and tried to be used against me as a manipulation strategy by him to make people think that he cares about me and that he's reaching out to my family to support me. Like, I can't even, like, it's crazy. I can't, I'm speechless. I don't know how to form words right now because it's so ridiculous. after I saw Jesse talk about my brother in his video and my mom too, which is 100% not okay with me.
Wow.
I texted my brother and this is what he said. I can't imagine.
It's all good, bro. He did some weird shit with my mom too. He's so fucked up. Check out the first minute I just saw. I'm upset because he called me yesterday and he said he wanted to keep everything offline. Yeah, he posted a video the next day, includes me in it. He told me about all that he had begins, so he's trying to make himself look better. I'm sorry. It's all good. It's not your fault. Yeah, this nigga Jess is a bitch, bro. He ain't even talked to him for an hour, bro. Should've been 37 minutes, bitch ass nigga.
How weird it was for him to be talking to Jesser.
Fucking LHYPE.
Like, they've never talked before, and he's trying to make it out like he was trying to help me by talking to him on the phone, and then he just said online, like, he's, like, I don't even know what to say. And the eyes, too, like, he probably just rubbed his eyes and started to just get watery eyes. Like, it's an act. It's all a manipulation act. He does not care. He only cares because he wants to uphold his online image. That's all he cares about. That's all they all care about. That's it. And they'll say and do anything to keep that. I gotta take accountability for not being entirely open with how bad things were with me this year, but I was open enough and things were visible enough to see that I needed help, and Jesse was never there for me. Jesser. It's not even Jesse anymore. Just Jesser was never there for me. And when I talked to him in person and he said I hugged him and tried to use it against me, whatever, like he hugged me. I wish I said just like, I don't get away, like whatever, but yeah, he asked me what my goal was with the LHYPE tweet and if I wanted a bag. Like, he wasn't going there to check on me or really talk to me. He was trying, he made me feel bad.
That's the fucking first thing you
about the hate he was getting. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, and the fact that he tries using the rent that he helped me out with and that he helped me out with my channel in the first place, and he uses that against me to, like, keep me under his thumb, is terrible. It's not friendship. That's not a friend. Because of all the stuff that's been happening, I wish I never took his help. And I almost wish I didn't go move into the YouTube house in Yorba Linda. I wish I just went to college sometimes and didn't get like this deeply involved in any of this because how bad it's turned out. Like I've literally just been a pawn, I feel like, to his grind to 10 million subscribers. Like, yeah, he helped me out with that stuff, but it's all because he just needs people around him to make videos. And supporting that feeling that I have of being just used. When we made the VR channels, he took 51% of my VR channel. Like, all those channels started up for money.
Fuck!
The VR channels were the fastest growing at the time.
51%
of my channel and then bragged about it. Like, I heard that, and he'll deny that or whatever, but that shit was stuck in my brain, and I can never believe how this dude can say that about his elementary school friend that he owns, like, his channel, and, like, that's something to brag about. Like, it's, like, nothing I want to be around. And another story, too, just how, like, selfish this dude is, and actually all the guys, this applies to all of them, but we were in a Discord call when it was time for Moochie to join too. We were talking, and I was put it out there. I was like, hey, is anybody else willing to give up 1% or 2% so Mitchell feels more part of the group? Nobody wanted to. He's just on a tiny salary now. Mitchell doesn't own 1% of 2A. Jesser was not willing to give up 1% for our elementary school friend, one of the dudes that has the most to the group.
This is a fucking
pure
bullshit, man. Good
person, funny, entertainment. These guys and Jesser could not give up 1% for him. We could have all given up 1%. We could have had 6% to it. That sounds amazing to me. But no, he's just on a tiny salary because they can. Because it's a business. It's not for fun. It's not for fun or friendship. It's a business. And the thing that makes it so annoying is they try to paint it as not a business and it's all about friendship and all of them doing it for fun. It's like, no. Stop being so, like, stop trying to keep the greediness and selfishness in the dark. Like, that's what's aggravating for the people that have been abused by it. Like, own up to the shit. Like, stop lying. Like, it's so bad. Like the Sidemen are a great example. Like, they're a wannabe Sidemen. But they're terrible people. What else would you expect from a wannabe Sidemen group from LA? Like, it's bound to be fake as hell, just greedy, selfish, self-gain, like, all of that. So, Sidemen are amazing because they're genuine. They do stuff fair. They don't abuse people on the business side.
Are you Sidemen?
I found out some stuff on the business side that's like, what the hell? I don't care about the money like that, but I want to be treated equal. I want to be treated with respect, and that didn't happen. Like, they're not humans. They're not real people anymore.
Remember, he's not talking about Cash and Mitchell.
Normal people, and they're YouTube gods. They're YouTube gods now, and they just make decisions. Like, I heard that Jesser and Chris were talking to TD about kicking me out of the old house in Yorba Linda because I was like hanging out with my ex-girlfriend, or
Fuck, bro.
I was just not uploading enough. I never knew that. Just like Los and TD didn't know they were kicked, and Mal too, they didn't know they were kicked until it was already a decision. They don't feel the need to like have normal conversations. They just make terrible decisions on their own, like, and it's just it's nothing to be around unless you're a part of it and want to just. I don't even know. I'm so glad I'm out of it. And the weird thing is too, they're in denial. Like they're just so deep in their own lies and just thinking that they're right and that everyone else is just the bad people going out to get them. It's like something he said to me was, all change is good change. It's like, so nobody can get lost in the money in the internet clout. Nobody can lose themselves. That's not a thing. Like I've seen how this dude talks to people, like his editors and people out in public, like working people, and it makes me sick. It's like, again, just YouTube gods like looking down on people, talking down on people, talking shit about people because apparently they feel like they can. Like apparently they feel like they're the next American Sidemen and they could do whatever they want. It's like
they can never be Sidemen. All they do is take
their heads are gonna fall off. They're getting so big and they can't. I can't. I don't even. I'm trying to make jokes. I can't even. I can't. I don't know. Another situation that stands out in my mind is we were out eating. It was Jester, a friend of ours, and me, and we were at Cheesecake Factory eating outside. We didn't even have our food yet, and Jester sees this kid like walk by or whatever, and we can kind of see when someone's kind of like looking back and might recognize us, and he's like just begging for the kid to not like walk over and say hi. And it's like it's a little kid and his dad.
Fan, man.
Like
the fuck?
And Jester's just begging, like, no, please don't come over here. Like, leave us alone. No, like I swear. And it's like this kid. It's probably gonna make this kid's day at least day, probably a week or something like that. Just meeting Jester. But the other side of it is this dude is begging for him to not come over and say hi. Chris put this in Jester, like that he's better and doesn't need to like talk to the people that support him. And it's like it's nasty. And I feel bad as a friend that I couldn't help stop that happening. But he was just living with Chris and Zach for so long that like these terrible attitudes about just
Chris and Zach. That's the only reason he's named, bro. It's not.
And then thinking it's okay to paint me as mentally unstable online just because I'm saying F the group. LHYPE, and he's trying to like it's just so mind-boggling how like what happened, and it's really sad. But I'm just getting away from it. I'm not gonna rack my brain over trying to change people. They're just so deep in their own ways. It's like I'm just leaving, I'm not being a part of it.
Yeah,
moving on to JIEDEL. This dude has just treated me like trash for so long now. In the videos and outside of the videos, this attitude that he would have in my videos of not giving a shit. Like he would put a smile on for his videos, listen to snap like that, and for my videos he would just look like he does not want to be there and just acts like a terrible
shit we all
person
seen, bro.
just having the videos. And
over fucking 15.
Yeah, I talked to Jesse about this, and he said he noticed it that he actually treats my videos, not even other people's, like specifically mine, less than others and cares less. I talked to Chris about it too. He said the same thing, that he noticed it, and when I tried talking to JIEDEL about it, he said I'm sorry, or he said he noticed it, and then he's sorry, but in this video, I was looking off to the side at Mitchell off camera, just like excuses. Like, I didn't confront him about this issue for a while. That's on me. That's on me that I let it go on again. But it was just, I'll go into some other here. I've just been pushing off a lot of my issues, and that was one of them. And it just really goes to show that this dude was low-key hating on me for a while, because this same situation happened back at the Yorba Linda house, where I said, can you please act better in my videos? Like, try to care more. Years down the line, it's happening again over like a 6-month period. I don't know how long, just a really long time. And it's like, this dude's like 25 years old and puts on a smile every single time for his own intros. And then he wants to like act like he forgets to put a smile on for my videos and not like own up to it. It's not even like it was just about the videos. Like he would talk down to me as a person. Like he's just, and if you look at his tweets, the way he tweets, this dude thinks he's just on another level and super intelligent or something. Like it makes me like hate. Like I'm not being a part of a group where some dude was low-key hating on me. Like I'm not ever supporting that guy again in my life. And that's not a person I want to be friends with. And you guys shouldn't want to be friends with someone that makes everything a competition and wants to take things away from you that you've done. This is kind of petty stuff, but just like example was like when I broke his ankles. He made a whole video saying I didn't break his ankles. Hoodies have been my thing
since
bro. It's not like elementary school, and I've made multiple hoodie collection videos, and he still wants to say he has better hoodies than me. Like you can't just have custom shoes. He needs to have hoodies as well. That needs to be his thing too. And it's like I'm not being friends with someone that's low-key hating on me.
He's a fucking
and tries
weirdo.
to devalue things I've done.
Fuck with
why
your
would I
tight
ever want to be
face,
friends with
beat the
someone
fuck out
like
of
that? And the craziest thing about it too, and this just it's insane, is that I was Jesse's elementary school friend. This is a brother treating his brothers, or this is a dude treating his brother's elementary school friend with such disrespect. Like I can't, like, great brothers do that. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm just getting out of there. Here's some clips to show what I'm talking about. Not sure how long it's going to take, but check this out. And keep in mind, too, that this happened at the Yorba Linda house 2 years ago, and it happened again.
Yo, what's good, guys? It's Try Down. Yo, what is good, guys? Yo, what's good, guys? It's Try Down. Yo, what's good, guys? It's Try Down. Yo, what's good, guys? It's Try Down. Yo, guys, it's Try Down. Yo, what's good, guys? Yo, what's good, guys? It's Try Down.
What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today we're with everyone in the house. What we got going on today is some 2X dodgeball. What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today we're with Jesse, Mitchell, and James. What we got going on today is another storytime video. The name for this one is going to be Stranded on a Boat in the Ocean. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, let's get started. If you guys haven't seen this series before, you guys will understand it really easily. Basically, what's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today we're with Jesse, Zach, Chris, Mitchell, and James. What we got going on today is another Guess That NBA.
How many times
What's up,
do
you
you
guys?
fucking brush
It's Mopi.
your
Today I'm here with Mitchell, James, and Jesse. What we're doing today is some Roomba fighting. I know you guys know the Roomba fighting, so we're playing that, but a little bit of a change up. What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today I have everyone here. And
Even
Mitchell.
the two fucking
2X plus
niggas
Mitchell.
smile.
What we're going to be doing today was
Look at James. Look at James.
Alright, you guys, we're going to end the video there. Leave your thoughts down below. Which sport you guys think is better? Shout out the guys for being in the video.
Even Jesse
Shout out the guys for
realized
being
it.
in the
Look
video. Go check
at
out the
him,
channel.
bro.
Links are in the description. Thank you guys for watching the Mopi out.
This nigga's a bitch.
That was tough. That was really tough. What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. We have another tier list video. Today we're going to be doing YouTubers.
Oh, bro, look at this.
This should be interesting. Today we have everyone in the house. Jesse, Chris, Zach, and James. You guys already know how it works. We have 4 or 5
all the 4 fuck niggas just in one video, just that.
Try to, when you're putting it together, like, don't want to see on the side and go like that. Oh, James, you want to sit there so you don't block it? When am I blocking? Oh, the GoPro? Yeah.
How the fuck is that funny, bro?
Are we looking on the TV or camera? Yeah, look at the TV.
You put it there for a reason, bro. Bitch ass nigga. Nah, I don't even like him making a shot face. He just look like.
Let him eat it right now, just to show how much I love bro. You love bro so much, you put it to C-tier.
No, listen, you gotta go back around. Go back around. Go back around. Go to the top middle. Go back around. Go back around. What are you doing, bro? Go to the top. Go to the top. Bro, I'm at the bottom. Come back.
Fuck is he getting so mad for over a fucking game, bro?
Don't feel when you're yelling at me like that. Chill. It's just a game. It's just a game.
So that is a representation of how he treated me outside of the videos as well. Like the clip
Stop
where he just
abuse,
my GoPro
man.
for my shot. Like that is going on. That kind of treatment is going on outside of the videos as well. It's not an act. It was just just disrespect. Like, and I'm not.
Damn, bro.
No one disrespects me like that and then gains my support again. Like, I'm out. Moving on to Zach, he's just one of the fakest people I know. Like, so manipulative, and the things he's done to other people, especially Woofy. If you guys don't know, that's Zach's ex. He completely trashed her name on a live stream. I think it happened like twice or something like that. And he got me to think she was a bad person, and she did him wrong. When actuality, they make you like, hate who they hate, and you only hear their side. And then once you get out, you can hear the other side and be mind blown at how shit actually is, because you only hear their manipulative, fake side. There's the same thing that happened with Los and TD. Like from Chris and Zach, I was not wanting to talk to Los and TD and Woofy. I thought she did that too, because of things they said, but they were just untrue to get me to not talk to them and keep the group, just everybody against these people, so they seem like the bad people. She was done so horrifically wrong. Like, and she couldn't even defend herself. She tried suing for defamation, but that's a really hard thing to win on Twitch. So she just got her name destroyed online. Like, she's a good person, and I encourage you guys to check out her video or the pod, or there's not pod, like VODs, whatever, the streams, the highlight streams. Like, those are out there. Like, go hear her side. Don't just listen to Zach's manipulative, terrible side, just throwing her on the bus.
We were just in there like 2 days ago, man. We checked it out, man.
That dude ever the same again. And
CC was blowing up crazy.
Earlier this year, I received terrible jokes from Chris and Zach. Like, terrible. Like, I can't even talk about them. And caused so much pain. Like, and I was already in such a bad place this year. And it's on me that I didn't tell them to stop. The only time the joke stopped after a period of time, when I said I was taking a mental break and not being part of videos, then they immediately stopped. That's what it takes for them to stop, I guess. But hearing those kinds of jokes, and that's what Zach and Chris find funny. I don't care to be around them and all else that Zach has done. Like, just seeing how fake and the manipulation. Like, I tried talking to him about it, and he just denied it. And it's like, these guys can't own up to anything, and it makes you feel like, it makes me feel crazy, like how Los, TD, and Woofy, and Walker, and everybody that's been done wrong by these people, like, feel crazy in some way. Like, did I do something wrong? Am I, like, what? Like, it's no. They try to do that, and they make you feel like they're right wrong, and that they didn't do anything. It's terrible. So I encourage you guys to check out Woofy talking about it. Los years ago talked about it. You can see the passion and anger in his voice talking about Chris and Zach, because it's so aggravating that kids just go with what these dudes say. So go back and listen to what Los said years ago. TD made an amazing video talking about Chris's terrible 45-minute video, and just TD spoke on stuff as well. Like, go check out those things. If you don't believe me, like, the facts are out there. And like, I don't know what this dude is going to go on live stream and say, but he can say whatever he wants and will say whatever he wants, because he's like protected by Twitch and it's hard to sue for defamation. So he's going to do and say anything to keep his online image, because that's all he cares about. Like, none of these dudes are going to go and work a normal 9-to-5 job again. They are going to say whatever they can to keep their online image, including making me seem mentally unstable, which Jesse, Chris, and Zach have already participated in. Like, Zach was retweeting like mental illness stuff, and it's just like such a joke. Moving on to Chris, I have never been more disrespected in my life than when I talked to Chris and went against something he wanted, which was him and I had a conversation about the YouTuber trading cards when I said I did not want to be a part of those. I've never been so disrespected as a person before in what I want to just be shit on because it goes against putting money in his pockets and what he wants for his business. Like, I don't even know what to say. And the amount of terrible things he's done, like, it's been talked about a lot, but the 2 auditions, I'm bringing it up again. Like, yes, everyone in the group went with it, but that's just because.
Yeah, if y'all didn't know, the 2 auditions a couple of years ago was fake as fuck. They were supposed to have Walker and they never did it because the shit was fake. Shit is crazy.
This is the ringleader.
This shit is fucking wild.
And like, nobody really stopped him. That's our fault as well. But just the fact that this dude was okay with people taking time out of their day, possibly going to sleep with thoughts about, like, thinking about joining 2A, when it was never a reality, never a possibility. Just all for his video entertainment, like, whatever. Like, it's just nasty. Like, it's so bad. And like, the mistreatment to other people around him that I know about, like, I'll never look at this dude the same. And he could say, like, oh, he's realized a lot about himself and he's making changes. But it's like, in his tweet saying that he's apologizing for sugarcoating stuff, he's literally sugarcoating.
Facts.
Like, he should have said, I'm sorry for lying to you guys and manipulating you guys. Like, I'm moving on from that. But he said, I'm sorry for sugarcoating, which is sugarcoating the lies and manipulation, there are so many out there. Like, he literally had to delete the 45-minute video that he put out because it was so terrible. It was, I couldn't even watch it. I don't know how Los managed to sit through it, but he tore the video apart, like, breaking down everything, how it was such bullshit.
Yeah,
TD's video as well talked about it.
Just fucking criticize himself in the whole video.
And just the manipulation and playing the victim card. Like, when I put out my LHYPE tweet and he put out all he did, like, feel bad for Chris, whatever. Like, it's such a joke. And knowing how it really is, like, that's why we're all talking about this stuff, because it hurts knowing what the truth is, and then the fake agenda they put out being believed by kids. Like, that doesn't sit well with us. Like, we want to know, we want the people to know what the truth is for ourselves, so that we don't see, like, comments, like, not knowing what's really going on and things up in the air and assumptions made, for us to get stuff off our chest, and for the people to know that they're literally being manipulated. Like, these are just YouTubers just trying to keep their image. They're going to say and do whatever they want. They're not going to air out what they've done, or else they wouldn't have platforms. Like,
yeah. And
that's why I put out the LHYPE tweet on the night they won the Streamies. It's like, I don't regret doing that. Because if you guys knew all that I knew, when there's more stuff I can't even talk about, then it's like, you wouldn't blame me. It's like, yeah, they don't deserve to be in that position. Like, they don't deserve to win that. Cash and Mitchell feel terrible that they're part of this. They're great people. But the rest of them, like, no, they're very selfish. They're just doing it for the money.
That's why we only fuck with Cash
they're doing it for the
and
money, trying to
Mopi.
retire off this stuff.
We fuck with Mitchell a little bit too, but most of them
they're good people.
Cash and
and it's
Mopi.
like, that's where it's aggravating. And I'm not having it. I'm not having some fake agenda go out there about why I left, what happened to me. Like, no, I'm saying the truth. And I'm putting a lot on the line, too, to tell the truth. You guys have no idea how much I walked away from to say this. And I'll never forgive Chris and Zach for turning Jesser into the person he is. Like, he's lived with them for too long. And, like, I couldn't, like, I feel pain in myself as a friend that I couldn't do more for him.
That's a real fucking friend. Mopi feels sad because he couldn't help out Jesser. He couldn't change him. Shit is sad, man.
Between Chris, Zach, and James, like, there's nothing I could do, really. I mean, I probably could have done more, but I just have to accept it and move on and just know I can't do anything now. And hope after this that they stop treating people so terribly and they talk to people with respect. Every single person should be talked to with respect by these guys and not hurt anymore. Like, knowing how they talk to like editors and people that are helping them out, and like it's just, it needs to stop. And it's like, how did I stay a part of the group for so long with all this stuff happening? It's because I numb myself. You guys don't know this about me, but I need to make things combine my two lives. I've been living this mopey life, and then I have Tyler, my life that I've been numbing myself and hurting myself for a while. And yeah, I've been abusing the sauce, the devil's lettuce. I'm not saying the word for demonetization or whatever, but yeah, I've been abusing that, nicotine, and in the past year, alcohol, like really badly. And it was so bad this year. And I tried to quit so many times. I tried to get help. You know, I put like this texting. Like, this is a great example of the kind of.
Yeah, if this job isn't edited well, I'm gonna cry. Yo, just more heads so you guys can prepare. But I'm taking another week off from recording personal videos for myself and other starting Sunday. I'm down to be in your video Sunday, Cash. But after that, just too hyped stuff. I've already quit the vape. Stopped the drinking problem I was developing and sorting out of a lot of tax and bank stuff for a long time. Much more to be ready to get back into. Yo, Zayn and Jack, you guys started watching the Chop Draft? Like, bro, so you just gonna fucking skip over all the shit he just fucking said? You didn't say, like, are you fucking serious? You didn't even say, yo, you good, yo, keep going, yo. I think you just skipped over everything he fucking said.
These guys offer as friends. Talking about starting a drinking problem and stopping it and just trying to get better. And then everybody only has time to just like it. Like, just thumbs up. Not a single word of encouragement or anything. And just goes back to talking about video shit.
Some bullshit,
and it's like,
man.
Okay, cool, great support. And then we got Kessler over here immediately texting me after once he sees that.
Yeah, Tyler, I saw your message there. I mean, possibly you could be in or watch this video. Social cast and equipment Sunday only asking because the sponsor and I had you in and when you want to also you need any advice or money stuff, just ask. Yeah, I gotta take some time to myself, but I'm gonna be good to the following great things you've been doing once I'm set. Proud of you. So, you texted him to ask him about a fucking video, but you didn't text him to ask him, yo, you good? I don't want to send us in the group chat, but you know, we've been friends for a long time. Yo, this is bullshit, man. No bullshit. This is fucked up.
For me to be in his sponsored video. Like, I hadn't talked about these issues I've been having. And then he doesn't even acknowledge it. He just asked me to be in his sponsored video. And then he says thank you, then I say one more thing to try to get some acknowledgement, and then he just says proud of me. If I hadn't said that one text before or after thank you, it would have conversation would ended. And I didn't hear anything in person. Like, no one cared about Tyler. Like, it was only Mopi. If Mopi could show up for videos. And it's like, it's sick. It's not real friends. It's like, what the, like, I'm a person that was like, I'm out of there. I'm not being a part of it. So things got so bad with me. I had no support, couldn't quit, that I went into rehab. I went into a place in LA for 25 days. It was October 21st that I got sober. I've been sober since. I'm not counting days. I'm trying to challenge myself to do a year, but it's been really tough. And since getting sober, I realized like I'm not being around these people because they contributed to me using. Like, they do that stuff themselves, and they treat me terrible. So like it's not a good environment for me. I'm not being around that environment. I want to be healthy. I want to stay sober. Like. So I'm staying away from them. I hope to never see them again. While I was not entirely open with how bad things were for me, they'll say like they didn't know and I just kept to myself. It's like if nobody, I said I was taking breaks and I wouldn't upload and I wouldn't be around for weeks and like months on end, and no one checked on me for like months and months. And like my living situation, my hallway was so bad. Just everybody walks by it and thinks nothing of it. Like what's going on in my room, like what I'm doing to myself in my room. It's like. Yeah. It got so bad with my hallway that it could be pitch black dark, and I've memorized where to step to not step on shit and get to my room. Like, damn. And I don't want to blame my living situation and how I was treating myself on them, but I'm not having to go out there that they were supportive of me or trying to help me. Like, it was just me. Like, and something that really stood out to me as a good person was Jeff, actually. He and I were talking, and he asked me twice, how's it going? Because the first time it's just the typical good. You know, I'm not going to just unload everything if somebody asks me how it's going. So he asked again, and sincerely he asked. And I told him. And then he's like, let me help you. Let's move this stuff out of your hallway. That's a really big thing if you're just living in, like, shit for so long.
Shut up, fucking Jeff the rest,
in a really bad place. I was like, nah, not tonight. He said, no, we're doing it tonight. Like, you know you're not doing anything. Let's move the stuff. One night, we moved everything out of my hallway, which has been like that for months and months and months and months. In one day, or one night, somebody that really wanted to see me do better, be better,
one fucking
be in a better
person
place,
the whole
made
fucking
that
group
happen.
could fucking help
It's like, that's a real friend. That's who I'm gonna go try to be around. Not these YouTube like gods that think they just whatever, dude. Like, no, like I'm getting out of there. And Jesse wants to go online and say I'm fighting serious demons. Like, no, they're the only demons I'm fighting, those guys, because they're trying to paint me out to be mentally unstable. Because I went to like rehab because I was using those substances that are legal in my state. Like, I can smoke and I can drink and I can use nicotine products. And they're trying to paint me out as crazy for that stuff. Like, I don't like it's a joke to mental illness and that they like care, and it's just such a joke. And it makes me sick, honestly. It's like, yeah, they care about me so much, but they're screwing me over on the business side and sending me cease and desist letters and doing what they're doing online, talking about me. Like I just want to move on from this chapter of my life and have people know what's really going on behind the scenes, how they treat people, and what they've done to other people. Like, again, Los, GD, Mal, Walker. Walker was done really bad too. I thought Walker did something wrong, but he's a good person. Walker is a good person that has been done wrong and just gets like just trashed on because they've made him out to be like a bad person, and it just sucks. And I feel shitty that I was a part of it, but I'm out, and I'm just glad that I can talk about stuff. And I did not sign anything keeping me from doing that. Like, here's some text from Chris about the manipulation of Los to the group.
Yeah, guys, I hate to bring this up again, but I just want to clear up with anyone that I have the language to speak to and talk about Los on or offline like any year. I'm gonna following on all platforms next week. When this dies down and shit, he just said to me in this conversation, I personally will look at anyone in the group differently. If you guys engage in any sort of with him on or offline, anything where he's talked about all of you literally CASH Mopi, I hope you know he's using you. Can you explain what he said that made you look at him different? CASH Nasty, I just want to clear this up, man. I don't care what he thinks. He got, to be honest, just want this to be done and over. Keep looking forward. That's a problem, CASH. You're feeding him the more you interact with him. So I'm taking the high road. So the problem is that, so you telling me like you fucking honest? We can't fucking talk to somebody? Who the fuck do you think you are, bitch? That's what I'm saying, bro. Rock with CASH or Muslim. I just want to be done with this. I'm just trying to clear this shit up. Move to my son. What did he say that made you look at him different?
Like, to me, like, I had to stop being friends with Los. I'm very happy that I can talk to him.
Taking a high road, and I don't wish to care to know what was said about us or him. You know, he's not a good friend. Him threatening to use the conversation he's had with Mopi and CASH to make you guys in this group look bad to clear his name is, if Zach doesn't give a real apology or delete his tweet, and what I just said, so you just said he didn't give a real fucking apology. It was fucking bullshit, nigga. Obviously, who the fuck wants a fake apology, bitch? And what I just said, don't talk to him about because it won't make it any better. I'm just letting you know, Friday, Fortnite, any reaction toward him or online, that no bueno. No bueno. After Zach says his speech, let's move on from this dude completely. I never talked down on any CASH. I never talked down on anyone personally in the group, so whatever.
And I'm not being controlled
he
by
says
some dude,
it's false.
Yeah, it's just...
You had 2 late SD cards trying to set up for a video, leaving now for Big 5. Bro, why are you still talking to Lowe's, LOL? No, I'll show you my text why. I just wondering because he texted just, I guess, LOL. Don't worry responding to him anymore. Yeah, not me. Yeah, do you have one of my memory cards? Yeah, coming down there. Damn, bro, but he asked you for him, bro.
It's just dumb. It's just ridiculous. Now I'm going to be going over some of the terrible tweets that have been put out by these guys because they need to be talked about, and just goes to show like just how ridiculous it is. Starting out, I want to clarify this one about Chris talking about hiring security and him putting that out there without this explanation, just leading people to believe that he had to hire security because of me or whatever.
I think you're talking about
playing the victim card.
So
the reason that Chris hired security was because my dad. I had a talk with my dad, and I told him everything that has gone on, and my dad sat down with our manager at the time, my ex-manager, and he told him, and he threatened Chris. Like, that's a dad. Like, I wish he didn't do that. That's not okay, but it's my dad just being protective of me, like knowing what this dude has done to me and mistreated me. When my dad shook Zach and Chris's hands, you fucking pussy. That he trusted them to be the older guys, and that I'd be not going to college and living with these guys, these older guys, and to like be responsible and take care of me in a way. And they not only did not do that, but they contributed to the bullshit. So yeah, my dad was pissed, and he threatened Chris. Like, bad. It's not good, but it wouldn't hurt anyone. But that's what happened with that. And then more of the victim card. Jokes on me, I guess. SMH. Right. Yep.
I didn't have no black women. Jokes on me, I guess. Fuck the hard world. This is for you guys. Bro, stop the fucking cap.
And then
stop the cap.
The one about like acting like he was there for me more than anyone else in his life. That sounds pretty familiar to Jester's tweet saying he was there for me more than anyone else in his life as well. Right, they're both there for me more than anyone. Yeah. Let me put out these tweets showing messages of me reaching out to him and sending him videos to listen to or whatever and checking in. Like, no, it's a joke. Same thing for Jesse if he tries to put out anything like of him sending me shit like, oh yeah, I've been extremely down. Let me just listen to this thing and I'll be all good. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, I don't know what he's talking about with the block stuff. Like, I got blocked by him and JIEDEL like weeks and weeks before, so he blocked me first. I don't know what he's talking about. Speaking of JIEDEL, we're going to talk about his terrible tweets. Los had a great response to an emoji that fit perfectly to the tweets that were put out by JIEDEL and how terrible they were. Like, he's saying group payments are larger with more people. No, they're not. If we're doing a brand deal on the channel, they're not paying. They're not going to pay more because there's 9 people instead of 6. They're going to pay, like, let's say 100K. That 100K is split amongst 6 people instead of 9. So the 6 people get way more. The same thing with ad revenue. We get that split amongst 6 people instead of 9 people. How? No, it was business. It was business for money. And he wants to say he's so selfless in such a, it's his passion and he's not doing it for the money. Then why couldn't he give up 1% for Mitchell? Huh? Nobody could. Nobody wanted to. Chris even he laughed and not laughed, but he was like, that's all you do if you want to do that. It's like this shit is not a friendship. It's not cool. It's a business.
They couldn't get
play it off like it's not a business because I'm greedy. Like, goddamn, that's what's so frustrating about this. And then Chris's tweets after he deleted everything and just wants everybody to move on and forget. I won't be entertaining any negativity, blah, blah, blah. To the fans, I apologize for sugarcoating. He's literally sugarcoating right there. Life is short. Let's focus on ourselves. Yeah, I'm just going to be a terrible person, and life is short, guys. Just forget about it. Just everyone move on. Focus on yourself. If you try to comment about it, you're just going to get blocked. You're just going to get blocked, and I'm just going to carry on with my life and just keep being good and just doing what I'm doing. Like, it's so frustrating. That's how YouTube works. That's how the online scene works. Like, they just block out the hate and just carry on. Like, yeah. Check this out. These are the blocked words on the 2 channel. It's a lot of shit.
Damn,
you can't comment anything negative. They don't allow any negativity. It's like, I'm not being a part of the censorship of the people.
You
can't criticize when you get blocked and you just.
Holy
it's so
shit.
dumb. It's nothing I want to be a part of. What was really tough, actually, was my name was added to the blocked words list when I was in rehab. When 100 Thieves joined 2A. My name was added to the blocked words. And they put that out there, or they did that when they said that I was taking time off from videos. It's like, they were just tired. Like, I don't know if they were just tired of people saying, where's Mopi? But they literally added me to that. Like, that didn't feel good. And amongst other things, like seeing Chris, like, say no to Nate Shot when he brought up my name.
Yeah,
and
when
Chris
he
said it was such
he said no,
way. It's like, and just more nasty, weird stuff that I saw in rehab made my decision of leaving much, much easier. Because that's a big reason why I went to rehab. I wanted to get sober and decide if I wanted to be a part of stuff or not. And I saw a lot and thought about so much that I made it was a very easy decision to leave. So since leaving, I've been just at my mom's house. I have not been doing very much. I'm going to be trying to get back into the YouTube stuff, but its motivation's been really bad. Like, this stuff has made me like consider walking away from YouTube just because I'm not going to. I want to stay strong with the people they kicked out and happily get back into it. But yeah, being around these guys, my passion has been completely just destroyed. Like, it has not been fun. And I'm gonna work on it, but I think there's a lot that you guys can take away from this situation, and I'm really bummed that, you know, a lot of people are probably gonna be bummed that these are the people they watch for so long and look up to. But overall, it should be talked about, just to show like you gotta be good. Like, just be good people. Like, you don't want to make it to the top by being a bad person, and even chasing the money and the clout. Like, you could definitely lose yourself. Like, do not chase that stuff and lose yourself. I'm not chasing the clout. That's why I see me as a treat others with respect. Like, don't get a big head because you have an online presence or you have a lot of money. Like, it changes people, and it's such a bummer. It's very, like, how do you even change? I don't like how I've changed with these guys. Like, the saying "birds of a feather flock together" is 100% true. The people you're around are a representation of you. I do not want to be around those people, and I just hope that you guys yourselves just be good, happy, caring people, and don't take advantage of other people. Don't lie and manipulate. treat us with respect. You guys get what I'm saying. I think I encourage you guys to just work on yourselves and find what you want to do to be happy, care for the people around you, and I think that's pretty much it. I don't know what's to come for 2021, but let's all hope that it's better than this year. And I hope to not make any more videos on the subject. If they say some bullshit, I'm going to call it out and talk about it. And that's it. But I really hope to move on from these chapters of my life. And I would appreciate just, the respect of you guys knowing that I've been through a lot of these guys and I don't care to have any interaction with them online anymore moving forward. And yeah, I appreciate you guys' messages. There's so many messages trying to support me during these times, and I can't get back to all of them.
Stop
really
abuse, man.
And just looking forward to providing you guys with some good content next year. Not sure when that's going to be, but thank you guys.
We're here when you get back.
I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching, and Mopi out.
Damn, look at these bitch ass niggas. Bitch. Damn, man, this shit is crazy, man. This is actually fucking crazy. Let's check the comments out. This shit is crazy, man. The fact that they could do this shit to Mopi, man, is just like, what the fuck, man. And also, yeah, I heard what Mopi said. Don't chase the cloud. I'm not posting this video because I'm trying to get subs. I fuck with Mopi. So, genuinely, when he said, oh, fuck 200, oh, LHYPE, I was like, what the fuck just happened? That's the reason why I'm posting this shit, man. I tried to make the video shorter. I'm going to add a little bit of lag in the video so I won't get copyrighted. So, like, Mopi's going to be lagging a little bit, but I made it like that on purpose so I don't get copyrighted. But when he, like, puts up screen text, I'm going to freeze it. So, you'll be alright. Hey, man, if you like the video, man, drop a like. I will say subscribe, man. This is not the content we're going to be doing going forward. 2021, I will not be responding. I will not be doing no more content like this and getting back to my gaming content. Gaming and reactions. This is a reaction, but this is not the reaction, that I want to have on my channel. So, at least going forward. Hey, man, if you made this far in the video, man, drop the fucking hells in the chat, man. LHYPE in the fucking chat. It's been your boy, Josh Mula, and I'm out.